Joined here by Timbers head coach Phil Neville. Congrats on the win, Phil.
Thank you.
We'll go straight into questions.
Hey, Phil, congratulations.
Thank you.
One comment and one question. It looked like the boys were having fun. Like today looked like they were enjoying themselves and into it. So thoughts on that. But then my question is about your first substitution. Why you decided to bring Gage in so early, and then what you were kind of hoping to see, and if you did see what you wanted to out of him.
Yeah, I think on the Gage thing, I think we you got to take risks to win games of football. We wanted to go to a back four. I thought the back three was working really well. I thought we were controlling the game with the back three, but I just wanted us to get more men a little bit further up. I know that Gage, Omir Fernandez has not trained all week, so because of the early substitution, I didn't want to risk Omir going on early and then just rolling his ankle, and so we went with Gage because he was running behind. We knew that we had to run him behind, so that was. And I think he's earned the right to get some opportunities. He's got a big future with us. In terms of the fun bit, we said before the game, is that we had to. This group in particular has to remember why they play football. They're a young group. They've been really tight all week. They've not had much fun during the week. The face has been down since Toronto. And I woke up this morning and I thought they're not going to play well if they don't play with fun. You know, if they're uptight, if they're thinking about results, thinking about the playoffs. So before the game, I just said, right, let's forget the result. Let's just have fun. And whether we win or lose, we're just going to have fun out there. I wanted to see them dancing. I wanted to see them expressing themselves. I wanted to see them smile. We had fun in the huddle before the game because I wanted to relax them, because at the end of the day it's just a game of football, and we have some incredibly talented young players that I felt since Toronto have felt a little bit of because the second half of the season is about pressure. And what I need to do as a coach, I need to lead them better than what I did the week before Toronto, and I need to take the pressure off them. And when they play with fun and they play with freedom, we all have fun. The crowd have fun. They're dancing around behind the goal. They come. It's a sellout crowd. And I said to them before the game, it's a sellout crowd because they come to see you guys do your stupid dances and your flicks and all that business. And I'm saying that they go home with that in their mind and they go home happy. And it's not about the result. It's about the product that they've seen. And my boys had fun tonight.
Hey, Phil, what's it do for the locker room when your two goals, one comes from a guy who is paid to do that, and then the other comes from a rookie who is not quite as much paid to do that, but still is able to produce when given the opportunity today?
I mean, we was nearly taking David DeCosta off at half time. He had a little bit of his shoulder, and we just said, no, just get out there. Go out there and win us a game. We spoke to him in midweek about, you have to win us games of football. That's the pressure. That's why we brought you in. That's why we believe in you. And he's won us a game of football today. And I think that will give him great confidence. That with Ian Smith, we've let him down. We've let him down badly because at the start of the season he was our best player in pre-season. He was our best player in the first 2 or 3 games of the season. And then Jimmy Forey took over, and then Claudio Bravo's experience we went with. And you know, every day in training he was training in a different position here, there. He was playing very little football, and you probably some of his performances coming on when he just didn't look the same with his confidence and his rhythm. So we let him down badly. But since Claudio, the big decision with Claudio is because we believe so much in Ian Smith, and he's been playing left back for the last month, and I think he's an incredible talent.
Coach, you mentioned young team, young players. One of those players, Kevin Kelce, looked like he was having a tough time kind of finding rhythm, getting the ball up top tonight. I know New England center backs looks like they had him covered all night. Would love to just hear your thoughts on his play and maybe his continued development, or what you would hope to see in his continued development this season.
Yeah, he was frustrated. And I'm glad about that, because I think he's another one we need more from. He needs to win us games. I felt as if there was a 10-15 minute period when he just started to feel it a little bit, but he was playing up against an experienced player who he needed to be used a little bit more game savvy. But the goals will come. The kid is improving every single day. He's got to suffer at times to get better, but we're lucky. We're lucky that we've got such two good centre forwards, and one. I mean, he's only 20 years of age. And we brought Gage on today, and Gage is 23. He's a draft pick at 23. This kid's 20 years of age, so we do a really good job. My coaching staff do an incredible job developing these young players, working with them every single day. And that's what we just need to keep doing. And what you do with young players, you never, ever, ever lose belief in them. So Kelce will go again next week with Mora. And we've got 3 games next week. So he'll start games. And he's a centre forward that's going to be a big part of this club's future.
Phil, last week you went for the 2 strikers, number 9s up top. This week it was the double 10s behind Kevin. Could you just talk about that decision process? And it just looked like the ball was flowing a lot more in offense with those 2 in front of David and Joao.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 strikers didn't work. I mean, let's be honest, they didn't work. And because we didn't get service to them, our style is to play through the lines. And I think with the 2 10s, I think that suits us better. I was really pleased with the first half's performance. I really was. I thought we were aggressive. I thought we were, we controlled a lot of the games. I thought the best player on the pitch was Joao Ortiz, to be fair. I thought he looked athletic. I thought he looked strong. I thought he looked fit. And I was super proud of Joao tonight because I think he's had to acclimatise and he's had his ups and downs. But I thought that we went back to a system that we've played. We practiced every single day, whether we were in a 4 or a 3. We end up in that shape anyway. And I just felt as if it suited us better.
Another call tonight that you had to make regarding the starting 11 was who's going to start at goalkeeper. You brought Maxime Crepeau back into the team. Just how do you think he did tonight?
I thought he did well. I think we all know that we've got 2 great keepers. Max was in on form. We spoke to Jimmy yesterday. We love Jimmy, but I think Max has come back in really good shape from and confidence from Canada, and I thought he performed really well.
Okay, we'll wrap it there. Thank